जगदम्बा देवी देखो तुम्हारा शिव जोगी
ओ जगदम्बा देवी देखो तुम्हारा शिव जोगी
ओ जगदम्बा देवी देखो तुम्हारा शिव जोगी
ओ सारे तीनों बाजे मेरे दम अगर बम जगदम्बा देवी देखो तुम्हारा शिव जोगी
Ajit Prem Singh, my few words, was a man who always contacted people in the social media, in the Facebook, text messages, and so on. He was always on top of the game. In other words, he was in communication with the country, even though he spent almost, I think it's about a year in New York seeking medical attention. And he was always a person, bubbly, speaking about what's happening in the country, informing us. Sometimes I, as a media person, I would get information from Ajit Prem Singh, and little did I know it was actually happening in the country. So, brothers and sisters, we remember a great soul, a man who came, saw, delivered, and departed. May his soul rest in peace.
Ajit, the founder of the committee, was unstoppable. He used to say, sponsorship or no sponsorship, the show must go on. But I must add, it was these sponsorship we are able to accommodate the public, the Chaguanas Borough Corporation, and several private businesses have been working with this organization hand in hand since its inception. Ajit wanted to see something more. He wanted to acknowledge the nation's development, those who were able to contribute to such. His passion for preserving Indo-Trinidadian culture also materialized in the competition such as the one that we are having today. One important thing that the committee has focused on was the children. In the past, Desh has held competitions such as Teen Talent, Junior Tasarama, Junior Classical Competition, and Essay Writing Competition to keep the youth involved in what we take for granted. We are a culturally rich diaspora taking our culture for granted. International intellectuals are drawn to our children and need more incentives and role models to help them to appreciate our culture. Today is just an award ceremony and competition. Today we show the appreciation for a cultural art form, Viraha singing, and the appreciation of 5 unsung heroes who have contributed in the field of culture, education, and religion. Please sit back and enjoy what we have prepared for you today. Thank you.
वेद पट लोक ओ रामा नीर
राम नहीं भय शोक न रोग श्रियापति रामचंद्र जी की जय शरणम शंकर हरि ओम जय जय श्री राम. Varnashram devoted. Own Nij Nij and Dharma is the duty. Needed to engage, Ved, the sacred text. Path is that path. Log is the people. Chalahi to go. Bhai, Chalahi, Sadha, always. Pavahi, in line. Sukhahi, happiness. Nahi, no. Bhai, fear. Shok, sorrow. Narog, sickness. Very beautiful. Be devoted to your own duty and engage in the path of the Veda. Always go in line with happiness, and there will be no fear, no sorrow, no sickness. As a people, are we devoted to our duty in life? Our forefathers did. With the little they had, they made sure they followed the duty and that righteous path. From our history, we learn that between 1845 and 1917, approximately 148,000 East Indians came from Uttar Pradesh and Bihar, India, to work. Yes, to work and not to play. Where? On the rice fields, the cocoa estate, coconut estate, and sugar estate or plantations. On 30th May 1845, the ship brought 225 passengers, first batch, that landed on the shores of Trinidad. History informs us that not all of them came freely. Some of them were forcibly brought here, and others were lured into by the promise of a better life of opportunities. Despite the harsh and oppressive nature of the environment in which they live, they never gave up on their dreams for a free and progressive country in which future generations would one day live where there is unity, freedom, and prosperity. New people, new culture, and a new labor force. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, to assist in the economic development. And today, we are reaping the rewards of their hard work and in a positive way. For instance, Nelson Island. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have never gone to Nelson Island, I kindly request that you visit that place. Helps to remind us of the trauma and the anguish as they suffered in crossing the Kalapani or the dark waters. Going to Nelson Island, you will feel what our forefathers felt. It was like a little jail. Trust me, I was there. Indian Arrival Day must be respected. Yes, must be respected. There are some things, devotees, about Indian Arrival Day. We must keep it at the basic or the core level. Sometimes we may change things. But remember, when you change certain things about Indian Arrival Day, you will be changing the minds of the younger generation. So then the whole thing about Indian Arrival Day can go in another direction. And that is what we do not want. So it must be respected and celebrated in a manner that the younger generation would continue to appreciate and value the sacrifice that our forefathers made for us. It is far more than a public holiday and must always remain in our prayers for their dedication and commitment in shaping the destiny of our beautiful country, Trinidad and Tobago, and to connect with the Indian diaspora worldwide. They nurture us with religious, spiritual, economic, and deep human meaning to mold our lives and to form part of world history. Some tools are, and always remember to use these names in your homes, because the younger generation, if you don't, it's gone. Bilna, Chowki, don't be ashamed. Kalchul, Dabla, say the names as you go on, and there are so many. What about on the Bedi for wedding? There are two important tools that we have on the Bedi that teaches us a lesson, especially in a Hindu wedding, the Sil and the Lorha, Ukri and Musar. What these two tools are saying to the new bride and groom: the Sil cannot function without the Lorha. Yes, the Sil cannot function without the Lorha, and the Ukri cannot function with the Musar. How important. So too, when two persons are getting married, it is saying silently that without you, I cannot function in life. The rich culture they gave us is driven by a deep sense of spirituality and the widening of the mind and spirit. The teachings of the sacred texts have instilled and embedded in our citizens positive social values such as humility and respect for others, sacrifice, hard work, and great vision. It is said, as I quote, "Some things that are not seen are more powerful than some things that are seen." And to simplify this, devotees, we all cannot see the wind, but the wind is so powerful. Secondly, those beautiful tall buildings in Shagwanas, it's beautiful, painted. But what is more powerful than the surface of the building is the foundation that is not seen. So too, our forefathers and mothers are not here, but their spirit and their strength continues with us. Blessings, continued strength, and a happy 171st Indian Arrival Day on 30th of May, 2016 in Trinidad and Tobago. On behalf of Gopio International, Trinidad and Tobago chapter, I say thank you and God bless. Thank you.